Years ago, a 10,000-meter tall megagiant suddenly appeared, destroying the walls that mankind had held. Hundreds of years of walled cities, huge numbers of unsullied giants, once again flooded the human world. Not only did they look good, but they were also immortal. Ordinary explosives cannot destroy them at all. Humans can only be like buildings, one by one. The giants, and brutally eaten. That day, mankind once again felt the fear of the giants, but the creation of the Corps of Investigators gave them renewed hope of regaining their lost land. But mankind still underestimated the horror of the giants. They were wiped out again and again, and that's when a brave young man stepped forward. He accidentally transformed into a mighty wise giant, and in an instant, he crushed the alien brain-dead giants, and crushed them all. But after the great battle, he himself was exhausted. He passed out straight away. In his dream, Jack remembers the mysterious potion that his father had given him. From the conversation between his father and mother, the potion seemed to be the one that would make him the key to his transformation into a giant. And yet, when he woke up again, to find himself in chains, tied up tightly, and countless guns were aiming at him without moving, to keep his ruling position from being threatened. The commander ordered Jack to be killed. As the soldiers were about to open fire to shoot, suddenly there was a loud bang. A huge figure descended from the sky in an instant. With a direct kick, the arrogant commander was killed. It was actually a giant body, armor-covered giant. The bullets hit him. He didn't even lose a hair. The giant grabbed Jack, and he was ready to turn and go. Soldiers rush into the air to stop him, and in a flash, the giant had 5 kills. Then, after seeing no one else in the way, the giant took Jack directly and left the sinkhole. Jack woke up a short time later to find himself in a strange room full of light, and standing on the other side of the room was the most powerful human, Captain Jerry. The captain said that he had saved himself from the giant, and he then told Jack the horrible truth about giants. It turns out that hundreds of years ago, the military had been using human bodies for biochemical experiments, turning ordinary people into giants to be used as weapons of war. As the cells of the experiment suddenly mutated, a large number of humans became infected, turned into giants. As the infection was irregular, anyone at any time can turn into a terrible giant. Humans began to suspect each other, killing each other, and eventually, in an endless chaos, human civilization is destroyed and disappears, and the surviving humans built a triple wall to keep out the giants. But these became the tools of the nobility to keep the commoners captive. And then, the captain took Jack to the outer wall of the farming district, and over there, Mary and the remaining members of the regiment found the agricultural area. The plan was for it to repair the walls. Gaping hole in the wall. Not surprisingly, outside the walls, they met Jack and the others. But just as they were about to fill the gap, Captain Jerry stops them, because what he was about to blow up, it wasn't the outer wall, but the inner wall that protected the nobles. He was going to let the giants to overthrow the nobles. Everyone was frozen in their tracks, but Jack didn't want to cause any more the sacrifice of innocent people. He simply refused the captain's request. Then he drew his watermelon knife and rushed at the captain, only to be he was knocked to the ground by the captain. But the next second, the teen pulled out a knife and stabbed himself in the heart.